This is Dragon Demigod coming at you for the match of the century. Bullshit. So I start off with Gary. He's going to throw out Porygon Z here. I want you to watch that Porygon Z because you're going to see something almost extremely funny later on. I don't know what it's going to really do, so I decide I'm going to think about what I want to switch to. But, I'm not sure. So I go ahead and switch out. I go to a Powdon just to see what it's going to do. Maybe I'll just get like a little death fodder. But he thunders. He thunders. And I'm just really laughing here. So I'm watching, switch out. I go to Blastoise. Yes, Bowser, I'm a Mario fan. Screw you too. And I eat the Ice Beam. And this is funny. Absolutely funny. Because, like, who does this? Ice Beam was expected, but, like, Thunder? Come on. Really? On that note, he goes and it misses again. And he gets surfed. And I'm like, okay, that's not bad. But, like, I could have tried to get it a little bit more. But, oh well. So I stay in there for he's going to miss again. And this time I just wasn't so lucky. Sad faces, sad faces, sad faces. So I'm like, alright, so I know what it's going to do. I know what I'm looking at. I know what I can do to it. So I go to Infernape. Now, most people, when you see an Infernape against Porygon, he runs, which he does, but he brings a Gengar. So I guess he was expecting the close combat and got a nice Thunder Punch for his efforts. Too bad is not really going to do anything much about it, but 2-hit KO. Now, pay attention to this particular part of the match because you're going to see something really funny happening. So I switch out, and yes, this is this one, excuse me, is blah, blah, blah. This Togekiss is Kick Rocks. The last one was Your Bone. But I bring it in here because I figure whatever he's going to do, I might absorb a Shadow Ball, but I get Hypnosis instead. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm going to sit around and see what's going to happen. I don't know if it packs a T-Bolt or not. If it does, like, I really don't want to stay in for it. So I'm thinking, and I'm going to sleep here. And I'm still thinking, and I don't know what the hell is my problem, but I finally figure out what I want to do. And I go back to Gyarados, mainly because I want to see what the hell I can do to it. And he goes for the Thunder, and I'm like, okay, really, what is your problem? You really want to get your chest opened up here? But apparently he does, so I oblige him. And I go to Hippowdon because I know I'm going to dodge another Thunder, just because I know he's that silly. This is why I should have put an Evi on this team, or so K-Lau says. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking for an Energy Ball, and he goes for a Shadow Ball. And I'm like, dude, Shadow Ball, yeah, righteous, but you could have had an Energy Ball, and Ice Fang pretty much finishes it off for the hit, for the win. So we're sitting back. Now this is funny moment number 1 officially of the match. He brings in a T-Tar. Now take a good notice of this T-Tar. It surfs. That's right. It actually surfs. Yay for us. Yeah, I slack it off, and pretty much about to do it again. I'm thinking he's like really not sure what he wants to do here, so I'm gonna slack off again just to see what happens. And pretty much he surfs again. Only this time he gets some crit hacks. Good luck. Where the hell is my crit hacks for the last 4 matches I've lost thus far up until this one? Ugh, I hate things like this. But anyway, I bring back in Gyarados because I know Gyara's like gonna completely like shut him down. And I'm faster, so I go for the Waterfall. And this is a shocking thing because I have no Stealth Rock and no Sandstorm, but I completely stroke him. So I'm like, okay, this had to be a T-Boa. If it's not a T-Boa, this guy really needs to go back to the EV spread and work it over. So he brings in Probopass. Like Sandstorm, this was a good idea to bring it. But the problem is you do not bring Probopass into Gyarados that uses Earthquake. Come on, this is a gimme, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta do this right. So he goes to Yen Mega. Now this is the second moment of the match, and this is where I kind of got a little bit pissed off. Because I know he's faster, but I want to see what he's going to do. And he uses Hypnosis. Now, pardon my French, but what the is his problem? Because, like, that breaks clauses here. Come on now. Like, the guy got an angry note over Maryland. And by the way, this guy is from Maryland, so be advised. At any which rate, I bring back in Togekiss because really I'm thinking I'm going to wake up. Maybe I get a little death fodder will happen. And this has been a Looney Tunes afternoon because, frankly, while my lefties and stuff is going on, I'm getting waxed. And by the time I actually wake up, it might be just a bit too late, as you're going to see. So, I'm sleeping, I'm getting battered in a sandstorm. He's looking lolly freaking die all day long. And, well, I'm pretty much sitting on the side smoking a cigarette while this is going on, because I'm like, what the hell? Come on now, help me out here. And he gets a crit. Now I'm like, now you wake up, and I get a T-wave on it. I'm like, yay, good job. You're totally useless, because he's got like almost plus 3 or 4 speed boost, even with the exact cutting in half by paralysis. He's still too damn fast. You're death fodder. You're useless. Go away. So now I'm down to 3 pokes, and it's kind of a hard choice what I want to bring in, but I know I've got a few options. So I decided to go to a Zelf. Yes, I know I named him The Rock because The Rock is the greatest wrestler that ever lived. Yay. But I get the flamethrower on it, so I know he's stroked. Now I want to see what he's going to bring in. And he brings in something that really like gets under my skin for a few seconds, because I don't know how. I have nothing really to counter it, or so I think. So I decide to switch out. I'm going to go back to the Gear, because I'm thinking, like all the Salamence I've been seeing all afternoon have been choice specs mints. This one's a mixed mints, because when I switch out, as you're going to see, he's going to do something very interesting. And he gets the -1. I'm like totally asleep, so I'm thinking I'm going to get Death Fodder and bring himself back in. But apparently Gyarados had other plans for this particular instance, because he gets up and Ice Fangs him to high hell. And I'm actually turned back and looked at Kayla. I was like, what the hell? Where did that come from? But moving on, he brings back in the Porygon-Z, and this is the thing that's going to make your roll, because I stay in, and apparently I'm faster in this whole thing all along, so I could have stroked it from the start. Anyway, good match. Nice game. Thanks for playing. Peace.